it set up. Let's see. Make sure I'm not too zoomed. All right. Now I just have to, it's been a while, guys, since I've gone live, so I have to get into it on my computer too. I'm hoping that my dogs behave. All right. It worked. Okay. So let's try to share this out. Technology is not my jam. Okay, let's see. Posts. Give me 5 seconds. Let's see. I tried to go live earlier, but like I said, I had difficulties. I don't really know what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna hop on here for a sec. I need to get back in the swing of being live because I haven't done it in so long, months. Use the live chat, guys. If you need to say anything to me or can't hear me, or just to chat. I'm probably just going to have a couple things. I don't know. Why does it show that my camera's shaking, but it's actually not. I'm not even touching it. Maybe gonna work on this snippet strip, which I don't know if you're familiar with these, but if you are, it's just scrappy paper and you can use them in your journal in all sorts of ways. Or what I really feel like doing, honestly, if you've been watching some of my latest videos, I've been doing lots of collaging with these envelopes. I kind of want to do some more collage, so if you want to grab your papers and glue, I think that's what I'm going to start off doing. Hopefully, everybody, of course he's going to bark. It's nice out here in Michigan, so Mistress is outside. Both the dogs have been outside. Neighbors are outside. You know how it goes, dogs. So let's see. Let me know in the chat if you're here. Anyway, guys, chat away with me so that I know so I have something to say, because I'm usually recording and then I can edit out weirdness that I do. When I'm live, it's kind of different. So let's see. Just kind of playing around with paper. I was debating whether I wanted to do like painting papers with you guys or just some collage. I opted for painting or collage because it's a lot less messy inside to do while live, because it's just a fiasco if you've ever tried to paint in your house. I've done it live. It's just not very fun. So if you have any questions, feel free to add them in the chat while I'm here. I see Space Kitten. Hi there. How are you? Let me know what you guys are working on. I don't really have much going on. I mean, I have a ton to do. I have lots of organizing to do. I have been working on more junk journal collage packs. I was considering packing some orders on camera, but I just haven't decided if that's what I feel like doing right now. I'm gonna do a few different things probably. I don't know. I guess it depends on how long charging lasts and all that. But my craft room's kind of a disaster, so it'd be good to work on that today. But let me know where you guys are tuning in from. Let's see. I'm thinking about trying to go live on TikTok. Do you guys use TikTok at all? It's like the going thing for like creators, I guess. I'm not like super savvy, so I'm gonna try to do it. I don't know how successful I'll be in it. But I might as well try to get my reach out there on another platform. I think it'd be fun once I get over the stress of it. Hi, Scrapbook Chick, California. California's got to have some nice weather. Actually, we do too. I'm in Michigan. 50s today. Our weather's so like, it's either freezing and snowing or it's like hot and muddy. The in-between seasons I can't stand because of my dogs. It's so muddy. But I'm trying to do this one without doing 8 billion papers. But, you know, 70 today. Oh, yeah. I actually lived in California. I lived in Pacific Beach in San Diego for about a year. So right out of high school, I moved, not right, but like a couple years out of high school, I moved to Arizona. I lived there 8 or 9 years. And while living there, I did a little detour, moved to San Diego. Illinois, it's 41. Rain and fog. And no rain here, it's blue skies. I love a good rainy day though. I'm the opposite of like what people normally are. I'm like super motivated with crappy weather. It's just bizarre, but anyways, I lived out in California for a year. About 8 blocks from the beach, and I had a lot of fun. But I became homesick for Arizona, which is where I spent the most of my time, so I moved back there. And then I moved back to Michigan, what year? 2011 or 12? So it's been a while. Because my brother had younger kids and my parents were getting older. But now I'm ready to travel again and move out of the state or somewhere up north in the state, just something different, off-gridish. I don't know. I don't know. It's just time to move on out of this area. My dad, as most of you know, passed away unexpectedly, like 2.5 years ago. So I don't really have that as a reason to stick around. So anyway, just cutting off this, oops. I have my computer, oh, you can kind of see a little bit of it, my computer up because that's the only way I can see the chat since my phone's recording. Alright, let's add, I don't know, maybe, actually I need to add, I'm trying to find a journal card to put on the front of that. I'm not sure where I put them. Let's see. Like these things. I'm going to use this as like a mailing envelope, so it needs a place to write on. Okay, I like this pink one. I'm going to use that one. Oh, you know what? I forgot. I didn't do any washi tape. I kind of want to do some washi tape and stamping first. Let's do that. It's hard to create live. I don't know how people do it. I guess I'm doing it right now, but you lived in Ohio for 20 years? Oh, yeah. It's like our neighbor. I'm close to Ohio. Close-ish. But I'm not a Michigan fan. I'm a Michigan State fan, so you can have all the wins you want against Michigan. I went to nursing school in Lansing, so I'm a State fan. Let's see. I love adding washi tape. So I explained like that mail club thing a little bit more in my last video, so I don't need to go over it all again right now, but if you're interested in what it entails, I did go over it. I posted the video a little bit ago. It would look good if I distressed this, but I'd have to get up, and I'm not going to do that right now. Today might be an okay day to do some dyeing of papers outside in the sun. But I'm trying to like only have like one or two projects going at one time. I'm doing great. You're too chicken to do it. I used to go live, well, not tons, probably, I don't know, you have to look at my channel because it ends up giving you a playlist of going live. I think I've gone live like 5 times, maybe. It is super stressful because it's like, it just is. Unless people are interacting with you, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know. I have to try to just do what I would do anyways if I wasn't live, but it's easier said than done. That's why I haven't done live on TikTok. I really want to. I know TikTok's not for everybody. I just got into TikTok like probably within a year. I don't like do a whole lot on there, but anyways, there go live. I'm like, it's so different than going live on YouTube. So I'm like so afraid like to press go live. Like I had it all set up this morning, and I'm like, no way, I'm not doing it. Because it's like you have to plan what you're gonna do, and I think anyway. Once I get over the hump, it shouldn't be too bad. It should probably become fun because you get people all over the world that are joining in. You know, I think the main thing is having a mindset of who cares, just have fun with it. Which truly, that's what my goal would be, but it's still getting past that hump. So I just have this little bin right here. It's loaded, guys. I have so much collage fodder. It's my labels, some stamped images, which they don't really belong in here, but I kind of messed up the other day. And numbers and labels is mainly what this is for. Since I'm going to probably use this in the mail, I don't want to add numbers to it. Because I don't want to like confuse the mail people. But I might add a piece of decal. Let's see, I don't know. Ooh, I like this. Maybe I'll do this. Now for my mail club, even though I already went over it. Oh, let's see. Space Kitten says, I'm happy you're live. No notice popped up most of the time. It's live content. Yeah, I don't really know how to advertise that I'm live. I think I try to post a link. But, you know, going live is just kind of hit or miss. It's, you know, who's around at the time. I figure people can watch it back if they miss it. I gotta leave room for stamps too. Let's see. I don't know if this may, I don't know if I'm loving this piece. Oh, I'm so picky. Let's see. It's matchy. I don't like matchy stuff. Maybe I need. Hello in New Mexico. So when I used to live in Arizona and I'd drive back and forth, I would stay in New Mexico quite frequently because my mom has a friend that used to live there. So it'd be like like a pit stop for me. Do love New Mexico. I love the Southwest actually. I don't know that I'd ever go back to Arizona. I can't say ever, but it's too hot. I don't care if it's dry heat. I don't care. 120 is 120. End of story. If I went somewhere hot again, it would either be Florida or Hawaii. Ideally Hawaii. So now I just have to write kind of small when I address this, but let me grab. I probably will. You know what I should do? Might have to do this before I do my label in the future. Is use some Mod Podge to seal everything in. I could do it now. I don't have a brush. I'll do it later off camera, but that might be good for the mail system. But I don't have a plan here. I'm just going for it. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I see the chat. If you guys have something you feel like doing that's reasonable and I don't have to pull out 9 billion supplies, let me know. As long as it has to do with paper, I should be okay. Let's do a little washi right there. Right. Oh, I had my stamps out earlier. I put them away. So, let's see if I have anything. No, I don't. Do I have my stamps? No, I don't. You know what I could do? Actually. This is going to be maybe messy, I don't know, but I'll try to pull it off. Yeah, I am live. Hi, Rachel. Rachel's one of my strong followers. She's so sweet. All right, not that anyone else is a weak follower. She just always comments on my stuff. All right. Who knows how this is going to work. was just thinking about adding some paint. I got this neon pink paint in the mail. I'm really normally, let's see, where else do I want to do this? I'm distracted. My favorite, pink paint is Liquitex. That's what I'm trying to say. But it is not even remotely cheap. And I don't know if this video shows how vivid this neon pink is, but it is just so comparable. I'm so happy, you guys. It's this bluebird. Yeah. So anyways, I think it was like $7. I mean, that's like really cheap. Like, I don't know if I'm getting carried away, but let's see. That might be enough. Maybe we'll do one right here. Now I feel like it needs another one somewhere. Oops, I almost dripped. Let's see. Kind of want to do one like, oops, I'm making a mess. Going off of it like that. Let's do one more. Right here. Let's see. What are you up to, Rachel? Or anyone, tell me. Alright, I'm gonna call that one done because now it's got paint on it. It'll be a disaster if I keep working on it, so let me know. Is this like boring? I feel like I have to entertain. It's so weird being live. If my house wasn't such a mess, I'd flip the camera a little bit. I don't want to talk about them because as soon as I talk about them, they start barking. But my babies are to my right. Let's see. What did she say? This is one of those envelope Happy Mail things. Yeah. I did go over how the Happy Mail thing goes in my last video. I don't really want to bore everybody by going over it again. But yeah, I'm creating some envelopes, I guess you could say, to send out. I don't know if they'll all be like this, honestly. It's just time is of the essence. But anyways, I don't know what I'm saying. Where did I put my scraps? They're there. Oh, I could show you something really fun that I'm working on. You're gonna love this, I think. Let's see. I'll tell them that Auntie loves them, but they're like the kind of dogs you can't make eye contact with. Because if you do, then they'll be annoyed. Anyways, I've been working on this as a paper towel, paper ruffle. And in my junk journal collage packs that I sell, there'll be a sample of this. I have so much more to sew. I keep dyeing the paper towels like behind, but this is what I have so far. And then one little strand here where I added some stuff to it, but I don't really think it looks good. I think it looks better plain. And then for these, you can take your journal and take a piece and glue it down like that as a page border. Yep, it's paper towel. I know someone asked me how long it would hold up. I have no idea. I mean, I have some in my other art journal, and it's okay, but I don't know if it's, you just don't want to, you have to be gentle with it, I guess. I'm not really sure what to say, but anyway, they're so much fun to make, and when I'm dyeing paper, I just put paper towel underneath, and it doubles as dyeing my paper towel. So then I have these ready for when I'm needing to sew more. So there's that. This is my new art journal that I did a video series on. I've not worked in it yet. It's just ready to go. So, and in my last video, I did show you guys this. I'm all over the place, but that's okay. What is this? Jellyfish that I made out of scraps? Because I want to do a sea-themed journal. I saw this idea on Instagram, maybe. I think it is. I'm not 100%, but I think so. I was just Googling, like, paper sea creatures. But how cute is that? So working on a magazine journal, like right now, so it's fun. Oh, yay. Let's see. Okay. back to what I was doing here. Tuck this. Eventually this will go in here or maybe into my C journal. I'm the type that really can't, I need to like work in one journal at a time, which maybe I'll work in that one. I have a few, I don't know. Otherwise I get too many and then they're just, I have incomplete, tons of incomplete journals, and it's just what happens. I don't know if you guys do that too. I know, the jellyfish. I want to make collage creatures. I would do that right now, but I better move this paint before I put my hand in it. I feel like I need to like Google images maybe beforehand. I don't know. I'm not prepared. And you need like a solid background first, like a piece of solid paper to glue to, and I don't know if I have that by me. Let me see if I have any. No. Oh, yeah. Here's another thing I'm working on. It's very beginning. It's just, I'm taking my fabric scraps and making a, what is it called? Paper, or fabric ruffle, I guess you could say. I need to sew this better there, but, you know, I got projects constantly going. How do I dye my paper? Oh, that is like, that would be a whole video. I use everything I get my hands on. Watercolor, which that's what this is. Inks, distress oxides, Rit dye, anything has a color, I dye my papers with. Anything that you can throw on paper, literally. I know it's a bad answer, but that's the truth of it. Trying to see if I have any, I mean, it's not really dyeing, but paint. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let me move this stuff out of my way. What do I want to do now? Let me think. Should I do another envelope? Can I paint animal fodder? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm not like good at doodling things like animals and people. I've tried many, many times. I might be able to do like a collage-y version of them, like, let me see if I can, it's hard to do impromptu. Like, let's see. Let me see if I can paint them by hand though, like actual detail. Nope, not a chance. Sorry. There's just no way. Sewing, maybe. Sewing's hard to capture on camera. I know other channels have it down. I haven't really, let me think how to explain this. Like my camera right now is overhead. It's above my hand. So my sewing machine, it's hard to get this camera to see what I'm doing on the sewing machine. You know what I mean? Without it like recording like beyond my table, like my kitchen, my dirty floor. I really don't want that on camera, but what was I gonna do with this? Oh, bird maybe? So you could do, I don't even know if this is gonna work. This is like, because I do want to do more creatures, but probably with the collage undertone, honestly. That's a fat bird. I'm probably bit off too much that I can chew right now because I don't know that I have the things I need to do this, but let's see. Trying to make a beak. Let the beak go like that. No, I don't think I can do it on camera because I have to play with it for a while before I do it. But there are animals that I think I can pull off and doodle. I just don't know how many of them I can do. So we'll get back to that. Good questions. I just don't have all the answers right this second, but I will take all your recommendations and consider and try. I've tried to do paper dolls like 1,000 times, and I could show you what they look like, because if you saw my drawing skills, you'd understand. I cannot draw. I can doodle, a drawing, no. That's why I like to do a lot of my doodling with watercolor, because it is a lot of forgiveness. Let's see. Oops. Thanks, Rachel. You are too. What else do you guys do that's fun besides like junk journaling things? Like, I guess tell me about yourself if you feel like it in the comments, and then I can respond. My life's boring, but I can respond anyway. Most of you probably know I'm a nurse. I'm not working as a nurse right now, but I am a nurse. My last job was hospice. Let's see, let's use up this. I'm hoping to not really have to do nursing, but we'll see. There's nothing wrong with nursing, it's just I would rather create. I'd rather have fun. Gotta do the polka dots. This one's gonna be a little wild. My life is, yeah. My life consists of my 2 dogs, what you see online, making art, making a million piles and messes, and then being irritated that I have to put everything away. What else? That's about it. Grocery shopping. Let's see here. Ooh. Somebody made this and sent it to me. I don't know how they did it. I would like to know. But I'm going to use some of that in here. I tried to figure it out. I don't know what media that is. I really don't. I'm not sure. Give me questions. Give me questions. I wish you guys could see my babies right now. They're so precious. But one wrong move on my end and it's over. Alright, we need a little bit here. Let's see. How about, I love mixing. My favorite way to collage really is mixing like a kind of a vintage modern things like these polka dots. I don't know. And then like this like book page, kind of doing a little mix of it. Like that. I wonder if I have enough done that I can add a card to it. Let me see. That would be off center, so maybe I need to add a little bit more. Let's see. How about, do you guys look at junk journaling stuff on TikTok? Does anybody here? Ooh, I'll use this paper. I don't know how much of it's going to show though. I kind of want to add it to break this area up though. Let's see. Retired from being a hairdresser. Doing art videos, playing around with different mediums. A hello plate. I have a mini chihuahua and named Machiavelli. I don't know what a hello plate is. Is that supposed to be probably autocorrected? Probably a jelly plate. I bet that's what it is. Yes, I have a jelly plate. I haven't used it a whole lot. Yeah, I figured. I know autocorrect. I go through phases with all my supplies, really. It's like when I got my craft room, I'm like, oh, maybe I should do some die cuts, or maybe I have the set to make, what are those things out of wax? The wax seals. I never do those, but when I'm slowly cleaning my craft room, I'm like, well, I could do that. I have to like remember what other supplies I have because I kind of get set in my ways. Like I have those tempera paints. I have oil paints. I don't really know what to do with oil paints. I always just kind of go to the easy, my go-to stuff. Watercolor, acrylic paint, and like dyes. I do have a members only playlist, and in this video it might show how to become a member, but I do show some of my paper dyeing techniques in that playlist. Trying to decide what I want. Oh, I almost like that gray. That would mean I took, let's do. These are those Project Life cards. I have probably 10,000 of them. All right, Rachel, have a good day. I don't know how long I can stay on anyways because I don't know my devices. All these they're not plugged into anything. So, it's been a while since I've gone live, and I think that it probably eats up my camera pretty quickly. I keep forgetting to do washi. Let's get some washi out. I am gonna throw some Mod Podge on these completed ones. I have so much washi, it's insane. All right, have a good day. Yeah, don't feel like obligated to watch. I was just hopping on kind of say hello. I haven't been live. I kind of had to get the go live jitters out of my system because I wouldn't mind going, ooh, this washi is not cooperating. I wouldn't mind going live more often. I just kind of forgot about it, to be honest with you. And then this morning when I was trying to do it, I was having all sorts of issues. My camera wouldn't film in, what is it, landscape? I don't know. It was trying to film up and down, vertical. Kind of tempted to, I'll be right back. I want to add some Distress Oxide to this. Ooh, okay. Alright, this is the last one I'm going to do. I'm getting kind of tired of doing it. It's like not, this time of day is not my, what time is it, 1:48? It feels later. Yes, I will do more lives. Bye. This isn't my like super creative time of day. I'm more of a morning. That's why I film my videos usually. Use Easter egg coloring tablets in hot water, mini spray bottle. Oh, I bet that's awesome. I would love to know your guys' ideas too. I'm always trying to figure out different ways to dye paper. I feel like there's only so many ways, but I will link this person eventually when I do it. But I saw a video. She's a DIY something on YouTube. I can't quote it right now, but she was taking a dyed paper that's like already got either tea or color on it, and then taking shapes, like even you could use coins, putting it all over the paper, then using your sprays so it makes like neat patterns. That's something I want to do. All right. I wish I could do some stamping, but I don't really have, I don't have my stamps next to me. I don't feel like getting up and getting them either. But I love this stamp. I have all these vintage stamps from the office. I got them at the Goodwill. It says this project is secret. Let's see. Put this here. I got, these are such a steal. If you haven't seen these, look at this. Burn after reading. It says sensitive material. Yep, I love DIY too. It's definitely my jam. I'm not, no offense to digital people, but I'm just not into digitals and all that. I like to make stuff from, I can't say from just what I have because obviously you have to get supplies. But I have enough in my house I think right now that I could create for the rest of my life, and I'm not exaggerating, without buying anything. Maybe not anything. Paper wise, I would never buy paper again. I have so many paper pads, like you guys, I'm sure some of you do, it's insane. And I don't even like touch them because I have so many scraps and, I don't know, junk mail envelopes. Like, you know, I still get tempted because I love scrapbook paper pads, but I don't need any. Let's see, it says, do I share my creativity with my patients? I'm trying to think. Not really. I mean, because so my patients were hospice patients, so not that I couldn't share with them, but the circumstances weren't always like the best. But family members, if I got to know them, if the patient was on services for a while, we would talk about it. I'd tell them, and you know, they'd get into it. But not so much all my, you know, some of my patients, but it wasn't like, try not to make the visit about myself, you know, make it about them. If that makes sense. A craft room tour. I have been talking about that since I think I started this channel. I keep trying to make the craft room like presentable to like show you guys, and I've never succeeded. I don't know. I'll do it, but I'll bite the bullet eventually. But it's dusty. It's real dusty. It is what it is. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, it'll happen eventually. No promises as to when. Alright, so I've got 3 done. Not too shabby. I'll seal these a little bit. I mean, I am using art glitter glue, which is very solid. So I'm not super worried about these going through the mail. This one is almost dry with that paint on it. What else? Add some doodles maybe. You can get really carried away with this. And if you get carried away like me, you'll never get any of them done. So there's 3. Oh, my computer battery life is not the best, which is fine. I'll show you guys my junk journal collage packs that I'm working on, and then I'll take off. Oops. I have to put this thing in my glue before I forget. Alright, let me grab them. So I'm bouncing my table a little bit. I did show these in my last video, but this is so much fun for me to put these together. So they're about halfway done. So if you're not familiar with these, I make junk journal collage packs to sell. They have a mixture of things I own, things I've thrifted, things I've made. Just a surprise, and each time you order, you most likely are getting very different items, because I just like shop my craft selection and things I've been making. So I could, like these packs, I could grab a pack. They all have like the same, like I go down like the list, like they all have the same type of stuff per batch. So you probably can't, I don't know if you can see it, but there's like some paper clips. Here's a key charm, and then I'm not sure if it's a charm, but you put a brad through it. So I vintage shopped, and I got a bunch of these. I got so much glue on my hands. Butterflies. I'm getting tired. So everyone gets a butterfly. There's tickets. There's collage fodder. Try not to make it. There's painty papers. There's some stickers. Collage fodder. Quotes, numbers, different texture papers. Oh, here's some more tickets. Some vintage playing cards, paint swab. These are just some journal cards. postcard, I think, or like faux postcard. And then here's some like scrappy paper to collage with. I usually add one of my handmade stamped guest checks or an envelope. This is a journal card that I dyed. I haven't added all the painty paper to these yet. I'm still cutting it up, but the goal is for you to use it in collage. This is a piece of jean material. This is some vellum. I can't remember her name, but I have her calendar. Mary Engelbright. Okay, so I have like an old calendar, so it's just odds and ends. This is a collaged piece I made, an envelope, but these are real full and have lots of different stuff each time. I'm still adding, of course. Buttons I'll add sometimes. It just depends. I just like shop my stuff. But I'll have 10 packs available soon. Oops. Oh, this is then a safety pin with some beads on it that I got at a thrift store. So that's what I gotta finish up. I'm procrastinating. I really need to finish those. I'll try to finish them by tomorrow. See if that happens. But I don't have anything at arm's length to show you that I can think of. I need to put this stuff away. I'm gonna take off though because I'm getting tired. I need to have lunch. I know it's like 2 o'clock Michigan time. So everyone, thank you for hanging out with me. I will try to go live more often, and I will see you later. Bye. Bye when I can get the end live button. Let's see. I should pan over and show you guys real quick my dogs. There they are, and my dirty carpet. So